Is this democracy? I had to ask myself that question. Is this the country that says it's the greatest democracy in the world and yet will not let everyone speak?
Democracy is everybody participating in the system.
Democracy, to me, means that people get an equal voice, people get an opportunity to hear all sides, and they get an opportunity to make an educated decision of who they want to represent them.
For me, democracy means a government that is governed by the people, where one in which everyone gets a chance to be heard.
And we're concerned about what's happening now in our country in terms of democracy. We're moving increasingly towards an autocracy.
And that isn't fair. We need fairness in our democracy.
All too often, we rely on curators to form an opinion. We don't want to form our own opinions, so we look to one person or group to identify, hey, what do I want to do with this? And what you have to realize when you're doing that, I'm not going to say you're throwing your vote away, but you're just throwing your weight behind something. You're not really giving your independent opinion. You're not really putting forth your independent assessment of a candidate or a situation.
And I think for democracy to work, it has to work for everybody, and there has to be equity and equality.
The founders, as brilliant as they were with the three branches of government, it's been a real hard challenge, again, especially in the last 5 or 10 years, as we've really watched that deteriorate. So I think, democracy, when I was a kid, I thought we had it in the country already. And I'm not going to say we don't have it now, but I think we have less of it than we did even 30 or 40 years ago.
I think that, the system, the corporate media has decided that they're basing who they invite, who they want to listen to, on how much money you have or how much money you were raised. And I think that's rather unfair.
There are a lot of candidates, good candidates, that aren't actually being allowed to show up to these events or given the opportunity to speak at these events, either because they just haven't raised enough money or they don't have the type of influence that some of these other candidates have. And unfortunately, their voices are being silenced. And so the citizens in our district are really not getting the full picture of what's available to them.
We already been conditioned, to act and to vote and to do things. We want to have a change in the government. We want to remove money out.
Make your own choice. It's your voice. Find somebody who will represent you. You're choosing somebody who is going to be your representative.
To represent us, to have our voice. Money should not be the catalyst in these types of situations. Power to those who want to represent us without taking our money.